are Dana.
Nice to see you.
And Florin. So we start here at the Faculty of Psychology.
And Science of Education.
And Science of Education. And I hope you can understand what we are saying because of the mask, but we'll have time later outside to speak without masks and to be more clear.
Yes. We are going now to the Dean office. Let's go. As you can see here, there are some glasses because of COVID situation, and you can have something to spread on your hands as well. Come with me. They are my colleague from Secretary Office. And here is written, enter without knocking, so we are not going to knock. This is Dean's office. Hello. This is our Dean, Professor Pavalache Ilie Mariela, and I will ask her one question. Can you describe our faculty in 1 minute, please? Puteți descrie facultatea noastră într-un singur...
românește?
Puteți în ce limbă vreți.
Facultatea de Psihologie și Științele Educației a Universității Transilvania din Brașov are 3 programe de studii de licență, 2 dintre ele și cu varianta de învățământ la distanță, și 5 programe de studii de masterat.
So our faculty has 2 license program and 3, and 5 masteral program.
De asemenea, ne bucurăm că una dintre colegele noastre, prodecan cu studenții, conduce Centrul de Orientare în Carieră de la nivelul universității.
And we are glad that one of our colleagues, which is also the vice dean of our faculty, is in charge with educational psychological counseling center.
În același timp, în facultatea noastră își desfășoară activitatea programul pentru Departamentul pentru pregătirea personalului didactic, care oferă servicii tuturor studenților universități care se pregătesc pentru o carieră didactică.
In the same time, we have another department, teacher training department, which serves all the students from the university.
Avem 1280 de studenți.
We have 1,200 students
care se pregătesc unii pentru a deveni psihologi în diverse specializări,
that will become psychologists in different specialization,
iar alții pentru a deveni specialiști în educație.
And the others will be a specialist in education field.
Toate acestea din punct de vedere administrativ, pentru că, în realitate, ei sunt deopotrivă formați cu competențe în câmpul psihologiei și al științelor educației.
This is only administrative spread, but they will have competences both fields, psychology and science of education.
Ne străduim și sperăm să reușim, într-un orizont de timp apropiat, să dezvoltăm și o școală doctorală în facultatea noastră.
And we have in plan to develop a doctoral school as well.
Și vă mulțumesc.
Thank you. So, we are in front of the Special Psychopedagogy Lab. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Come. Can I open the light a little bit? Thank you. So here is my colleague, Nicoleta Lupu. Come. Hello.
Hello.
What is the activity that is going on here? What are you doing?
Să răspundă ei.
A workshop? And
Yes.
what is about?
It's about children with
Special needs?
neurology disabilities, and we teach another teachers how to react, how to make inclusion, exactly, how to make the inclusion in our classroom.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
And do you like what is going on here?
Yes.
And what is about this T-shirt?
This is
Our association.
yes.
Oh, you have an association. Okay, okay.
We make a new association.
Okay.
Association is about Hopa Sus. Is a motto for we help people to go up, and this is.
And you are thinking about students with disabilities as well? From our university?
Yeah.
Yes. And that's all. So, how are you feeling, dear?
Yeah, actually I'm fine.
Why? Because they are integrating you?
Yes.
So I love this room. Do you have plenty of space to enter in the class?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's fit for you? And are they nice with you?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. So now we are going to the head of the Department of Psychology and Science of Education department. Let's go. Hello. Hello. I'm here with my team from EPSI project, and we want to ask you something. Here is Mihaela Voina, head of the department, Psychology and Science of Education department. What is the main idea of your presentation in our project?
I will speak about our involvement in community because it is necessary to make a difference for student life.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Here it's a very, very old house from Brașov. It's in the German style. As you can see, here are this kind of very strong gate. And in this house was born a guy that history of Brașov is very linked with. So the name is Johannes Honterus, and we'll find more later.
As a psychologist, I will definitely recommend it to you. Touch your soul, and you can see who touched my soul here. Here is in the window. Thank you.
Do you have your boots with you? Because we are going to climb up on the mountain. Okay, let me make you an abstract of our trip. It's here and here. Fortunately, we don't have a hop-on bus, so we have to go by walk. Now we are here, close to the Weaver's Bastion, and as I told you before, we are near the city, near the old city center, and also in the nature, near the Tâmpa mountain. To arrive on the top of the Tâmpa mountain, you can go by walk. It takes about 45 minutes. Or for the lazy bones, you can take the cable.
Nu sunt urși pe traseul ăsta pe Tâmpa?
Dimineața, doar dimineața.
Ce mișto!
From place to place, you can see some defending towers, like this one or the other one. We are going now near one of them. So we are in the southeastern part of the defending wall. In one direction, for example, it's the tower for that was managed, if I can say, by rope makers, and in the other side is the biggest defending tower or bastion. It's called Weaver Bastion. You can better see how the medieval old town of Brașov looked. It's here. So, for example, now we are we are here. You can see from place to place they are defending towers. Some of them are still preserved, and you can go to every one of them. Here it's one of my favorite places from Brașov, Weaver's Bastion. It's a place where even some locals didn't come. And for example, during the summer, after the pandemic, here was organized a lot of concerts. You can see here the herald symbol of the Brașov. So it's a crown together with the root. It's an old legend. So we have old and new in the same place. So we have graffiti there, and the southern part of the wall. So the old medieval town starts from here in this direction. To the east was the wall that we already saw, together with this natural barrier, Mount Tâmpa. So let's see what this lady indicates. What is the direction that she suggested? I think it's one of the narrowest street from at least Europe, even from the world, and it's called Rope Street. Let's go. It seems that it's 80 meters long and between 1.11 and 1.35 meters wide, and it was mentioned for the first time in the 17th century in the documents. Of course, it's much older than this. A lot of things are written here. I can put maybe it's a love therapy, maybe dirty word therapy. So a lot of we can rename this street the street of the therapy. We arrived at the most important point, touristic point from the Brașov. So Black Church, the cathedral, was built in the to build in the 14th century for many decades. At the beginning was Catholic Church under the Saint Mary blessing. As you can see, it's the Gothic church. It's said to be the biggest Gothic church east of Vienna, east of Wien. After the Reformation, this church become evangelical, become Protestant because of that guy. Here is the statue of Johannes Honterus. We can say that he is the Martin Luther of Transylvania, because he was the guy that promoted the Reformation here in Transylvania, Johannes Honterus. So born in 1498, that in 1549, and he also was a principal, the head of the high school that is in the opposite. So he is pointing to the high school. It's a German high school here in the center of the old cities.
I'm tired, so let's take a coffee. This is my favorite coffee shop, let's say. Come with me, please. Oh my God, it's already made. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Andiamo da accordo, no?
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you, bye. You can see it. It's wonderful, and I think it's from Ethiopia.
So we have even international brands, coffee brands, but local coffee shops are far better. So now we are entering in the town square, in the middle. That building now is the history museum, county history museum of Brașov. But in the medieval times, there was was a town hall. So the old town hall of the city of Brașov was in that
And the
in that building.
trademark was there?
And Daniela is very happy with the Christmas tree. I'm very happy seeing the different buildings. Daniela is very happy that the Christmas seasons with the
With a
Christmas shopping,
Yes,
it's very close.
Yes, and a lot of gifts that we have to do for our friends and for ourselves as well. So, what else can we see here? We will have a lot of boiled wine here, and I think a lot of sweets from specifically for Christmas, no, traditional ones. So I can hardly wait these days.
So here is another place where I wish to be together. Here are a lot of very good beer, very good craft beer at draught and also at the bottle. And also I think at the are some hundreds, 100, 200 or 300 different sorts of tea. And also I can confirm from my friends from other foreign university that is a very good place for working. So it's a very friendly place for work. You can see it's very cozy and very warm atmosphere.
If you want to do your shopping and to see some local shops with clothes and beautiful shoes, you can come with me, please. And also, if you want to eat, a specific dish, traditional ones, or maybe just drink a beer or a juice or anything you want. It's also possible. This is cum spun? Promenadă?
This is the pedestrian street from Brașov. So crowded all the time, all the seasons. Doi cârpeși. Un nucă. With a lot of flavors, and also, but I'm with the car, mulled wine, and inside they are preparing here. They are very warm, with nuts and sugar. Here is my favorite place for coffee, for sure. When you will first visit Brașov, you will be my guest for the best coffee in the city. But also, I suggest you to follow this hashtag, Pălincă, pe Instagram. But also, I have other. I need for more time to explain what Pălincă means. About Pălincă. Here we have some Pălincă. Usually in Transylvania, it's plum Pălincă, so it's a double distilled brandy made mainly from plums, but also we have sherry, pear, apple, and this double distilled drink have 50 to 52 alcoholic degree, and it's a drink very well known in here in this part of Romania, in Transylvania, as well in other parts of Central Europe, like in Hungary, in Slovakia, in Czech Republic, in Austria, in Croatia. So a very strong and tasty drink. You are my guest for the first visit in Brașov to taste this delicious and traditional drink of Transylvania, Pălincă. So let's see the favorite coffees.
Yes, we have an interesting lecture here, no, isn't it? About coffee, because we love coffee, and we were studying about Ethiopia, a lot of interesting things. But as you can see in this book coffee shop, okay, you can have a lot of other kind of books, self-help literature, and so on. So a lot of workshops can be and are organized here as well.
So you will order coffee from Ethiopia?
Yes, of course. I definitely should. No. I will change my mind because they have something interesting. Turmeric cucumber, I think, or how is it? Turmeric. Turmeric latte. It's something interesting because I already drank 2 coffees today. So what are you going to drink? A coffee?
Yes, of course. Small latte because I don't love so much coffee, but I love books. And
That is good.
Okay, how is your turmeric latte?
Delicious.
And this coffee is from Ethiopia. Guatemala. Ah, no, it's coffee from Guatemala.
You are at Book Coffee Shop in Brașov. We are a specialty coffee shop. We are getting the coffees from Origo. Origo is our roaster in Bucharest, and today we have on our grinder a coffee from Guatemala. It develops during the roasting process natural notes of cherries and brown sugar. So enjoy.
We are now at the end of the tour of Brașov, but usually in this place I came first with the guests that are coming from abroad. Why? Because you'll see in a very short time that from here you can have a very beautiful view of old city of Brașov. I'm here near the White Tower, part of the fortifications that surrounded medieval Brașov. So again, at this map, you can see here how the old Brașov looked before. So White Tower, it's a tower that it's a little bit outside of the defending walls of Brașov, but have the same purpose to defend the medieval city. Oh, some graffiti. It seems that that migratory or that maybe the Tatars came here and put the graffiti on top of the White Tower. As I said, this is my favorite place from Brașov to talk about the history of the city, because from here you can have a very beautiful view of the old town. You can see there the Black Church, also the History Museum, the old City Hall, and I think that I forget at the beginning to talk about the sign on the top of the mountain, Mount Tâmpa. Is that all the time it's written like the Hollywood sign, and to have like a summary of our today trip, you saw that we start somewhere from that part, from the faculty of the psychology. Then we go to the eastern part near the Tâmpa mountain. The wall from that side. Also on that corner is the Weavers Bastion. Then we come near the southern part of the walls. We were close to the synagogue of Brașov, can be seen there in white. Then the Rope Street. We arrived to the Black Church, to the statue of Johannes Honterus, then going close to the Piața Sfatului, that means town square, to the Tipografia for having a tea and a very good draft beer. Then in this side of the old city was book coffee shop, and from here, as I said, the best place to see the old medieval town of Brașov. This part of Brașov was founded in 13th century by the German colonists brought here in Transylvania by the King of Hungary. This part of Romania, Transylvania, was part of the Kingdom of Hungary, and this German colonist was brought here, and even now you can see the appearance, how the old town looks. So you can recognize the German style architecture. And also maybe you can ask yourself why it's called Black Church. It's not black, it's rather it's gray. It's called Black Church because in 1669 was a big fire, and all this part of the Brașov, all this old medieval part of the Brașov was in fire, and even the Black Church was incendiated by this big fire, and it took a lot of year to come into life, and the walls become black. So from here the name of Black Church.